Looks like this background. Facebook didn't work.
Which one? Okay.
See that? Let's just hit go live and see what happens. So it went, your personal page, it didn't connect.
Okay. That's no.
If not, then, you live on these pages.
That's cool. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, so we live on these pages. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, hello, everyone. Good evening. So thanks so much for coming to our Investors Blueprint event tonight, hosted by myself, co-host. Oh, yep, we got to do that too. Okay.
I got you.
Oh, we got to log back in?
Yeah, it's making me do this.
Oh, dang.
It's all good. I forgot to set it up. We're going to get it, though.
Right. Technology. You good to already set this stuff set up.
Processing, so.
I see it.
Cool.
Then is it gonna click through automatically, or it's just gonna be there?
I probably just need you to click through when they come there. I know it's processing, but all right, that's on me. All right, cool. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Boom. And then go there.
Boom. Got it.
Yeah.
So I click when you click.
Cool.
Got it. All right. Take two. All right. So thank you guys so much for coming. I am Rashauna Scott and co-host Byron Sellers. So tonight we're going to be talking about an alternative route to traditional real estate investing. If you guys don't know who I am a real estate agent. I am a team lead. I run a team of agents. I'm also a real estate investor. I've been investing since 2015. I first got licensed in 2013. I took a break and focused on investments, and then I went back and got my broker's license in 2017. So I'm going on 6 years in the professionally, I guess I should say, on the buy-sell side of transacting real estate. I do hey, we're live streaming as well. But my experience ranges from wholesale investing, tax lien investing. I did do a mobile home flip. Well, more like a hotel or a wholesale deal. But wholesaling, fix and flips, buy and hold, and all that good stuff. The majority of my clients that I work with are also investors, and my team, we are all also investors as well. So that's why we have a niche for working with investors, understanding investment properties. I actually have a love for creating generational wealth through investing in real estate, and then being a realtor has just been like kind of a byproduct of that, to help more individuals, get into that space. And so welcome to my home. Happy to host you guys. So we have 3 locations, Keller Williams, 1 Chicago. This is the Lakeview location. So we have Lakeview, Lincoln Park, and O'Hare. And we are opening a South Side office as soon as we can find a home. So just pray for us. But very excited to be a part of that investor team who's opening another branch, here as well. So that's a little bit about me. So introduce my co-host here, who's going to be doing the majority of the presenting tonight. And then at the end, we'll open it up for Q&A. I'll moderate the discussion, that any questions that come through on the live chat, and all that good stuff. So
Cool. Welcome, everybody. Hope y'all having an amazing day. I appreciate y'all coming through here with all this traffic on the north side.
I know.
Anybody up here on the north side? Anybody live up here on the north side? We south side, ain't we? South side, yes.
Right.
Hello. Hey. So, listen, y'all, I'm super excited today just to kind of let y'all know about mobile home investing. Anybody has even heard about the term mobile home investing, even thought about mobile homes? Oh yeah, some of y'all who raise your hand, you're like, you know what? I never saw no mobile homes. I never been to no mobile home. I ain't never thought about it at all. All right.
And how many people are currently investors at all? Like, do you have ownership? Do you own anybody right now? How many owners we got in the room? Raise your hands. Be proud owners. Okay. All right.
You own it.
Okay.
She said,
All right.
no,
Okay. So good. We got some proud owners in the room, so we understand the importance of ownership.
Yes. So, with that being said, tonight we're gonna learn about a different form of real estate, right? Mobile homes. And most times when we think of mobile homes, let's be honest, stigmas. What's the stigma you ever had about a mobile home when you first heard about a mobile home?
I'm gonna be offensive.
Yeah.
It's okay. Look, we in a safe space. I know where you're going with that one.
All right. Say less.
Anybody else? What's the stigma that you thought about when you hear about mobile homes? Same thing. I want y'all to comment in the chat. Trailer trash. Anybody else? What else? Anything you heard of mobile home?
Yeah, I said 8 Mile.
8 Mile. Yeah, that's when I was introduced to it, right? 8 Mile. Right? Anybody else? Any other stigmas when y'all heard? When y'all think of mobile homes? All right, cool. We pretty much get the same type of energy when we thought about it, right? It's the same thing when people think about the hood, unfortunately, right? But we're gonna go in. So real quick, I want y'all to take a pop quiz. So pull out your phone, hit this QR code. We're gonna do a quick pop quiz.
Because I say, wait, you ain't say who that beautiful lady was on the slide with you.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Hold
Because
on,
it ain't
hold on.
me. They like, that ain't Rashauna.
Hold on. That beautiful lady, y'all, is my queen, my wife. She's at home bearing our first child. We got a baby girl due on September 6th, so I'm super excited about that. But yes, go ahead and take this pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz. And it's going to tell you what type of investor, mobile home investor, that you will be. And then we're going to go in.
Okay.
I didn't know y'all had homework, did y'all?
Right. You putting us to work already.
Let me see if they got a link.
Take the quiz. Yeah, they just got to scan the screen. Oh, you mean
They
to
may
put
be on
the
their
link in
phone.
there?
I forgot. What my link at? It's all good.
Okay.
I wish it could be bigger right here.
Should we see who was on? Oh, 11 people in here. Okay. Oh, you want to do side by side? Maybe that's it. Oh, no, this is it. This is the view you want. Yeah. That's
The
the
big
view.
one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You got to go there.
Let me know when you're done with that. I'll give y'all a few. I think it's like 2 minutes.
They literally just said that too about the screen.
They said it was too
Small.
too small.
I just asked them, is it better? Okay.
As you take the quiz, I know some of y'all at home, you need to go get another device so you can scan.
Should have been playing the Jeopardy music.
Right. And then when you're done, just raise your hand real quick so I know when you're done.
These GIFs are hilarious.
On the quiz?
The GIFs.
That's Khadijah.
I got a few racks. I'm laughing at this quiz. It said I got a few racks.
You know, gotta talk our language. Cool. Give y'all a few more minutes as y'all take the quiz.
Mobile home park investing. Okay.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
They tell you what type of investor you is?
Mm-hmm.
What type of investor you are?
Joint venture partnership.
Joint venture partnership?
Because I don't want to do nothing.
Let me know when you're done. You done? What type of investor are you?
Buy and hold.
Buy and hold, okay. You like the passive.
Wholesale.
You a wholesaler? Okay. Anybody else?
Wholesale.
Wholesaler. She said, wholesaler? Not she? Wholesaler. You finished? She said, no, I ain't do it yet.
No, I'm finished. I just didn't want you to ask me that question.
Cool. Y'all wrapping up right now? I'm making sure everybody here finished the quiz. Got you, Tim. What you end up being? Wholesaler? All right, cool. All right. See, I took the quiz, so we know what type of mobile home investors y'all gonna be. Let's go ahead and get into some game. So real quick, I'm gonna go over my timeline, my story, how we kind of got into this, and then I'm gonna make sure so that way I can eat out some game, okay? So 2018, well, let me rewind. 2017 actually is really when I got interested in mindset, right? Like I wanted to get in real estate. I knew a little bit. All I knew was I had to go get a mortgage, right? Go get me a multi-family property in Chicago. Worked very hard for it, worked to get my credit together, everything like that. I got a property on 79th in Ridgeland, 3-unit building I was about to close on. So excited, super excited. July 2nd, we went and did the walkthrough, the basement flooded. Like, dang, okay. So I'm thinking, okay, back to the drawing board. I go back to work, March 3rd, 2017, boom, I was fired. They was waiting on me to get the property so they can fire me because they didn't want to mess up my mortgage. So now I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do? So I'm like, you know what, listen. I've been kind of studying for this, but I'm gonna try to get it on my own, right? I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to get it on my own. I just jumped out there head first. Now, as soon as I jumped out there, I had $17,000 saved up. I spent over 12 grand in personal development because I knew how to get my mind right before I got my money right. I just knew I wasn't prepared yet for that. I was reading books and stuff, but I'm like, okay, what will it take for me to understand, for me to get in this position? So I went through some coaching programs, I had coaches and things, and it was helping me because as much as it was wrecking my brain as I was outside trying to make money and things, I was failing a lot of things. I tried a lot of stuff. I tried MLMs, didn't work for me. I tried to have my own marketing company, it didn't work for me. I was just trying things. But all I knew was I got to put myself in a position to get a mortgage to get a multifamily. So now guess what? I got to pay bills. So now I'm driving Lyft. Right, I probably picked one of y'all up before in the Lyft, right? Mm-hmm. I'm driving Lyft. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to podcasts, and I remember a podcast came on about mobile home investing, mobile homes. And the lady, the first thing I hear her say is like, "Oh yeah, I spent $5,000, and after I spent $5,000, then I was able to I flipped that to $15,000." I'm like, "What?" So my passenger's like, "Man, can you turn that off?" I'm like, "Ah, it's cool." So I sent it to the wife. I get home, my wife, she didn't care about none of my entrepreneurship. She's like, listen, I'm probably gonna give me another job, whatever it looks like. When I got home, I've never seen my wife that excited. She said, baby, listen, I know you wanted to do the multifamilies, but we gonna do these mobile homes because it's more up our alley. She's breaking it down for me. We on YouTube. I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody do this. And mind you, we living on 57th Indiana. So of course, ain't no mobile homes near us, right? Yeah, we dive head in first. We took out a high interest loan because I was able to get a high interest loan with Lending Club for $10,000. We took our first $10,000 and literally in a month, we bought 2 mobile homes for $4,300. That $4,300, we put $3,000 into one in 45 days. We flipped one for $10,000 and we flipped the other one for $9,500. We like, oh yeah, we sold. We sold, like, you know what I mean? Like we was broke, we didn't have nothing. So we kept on duplicating, continued duplicating. And again, in 2018, right, we did 10 deals and I was still driving Lyft. My wife was still driving Amazon Flex. So we like, okay, we were still in deals, but we didn't know, again, was this money consistent? 2019, we launched Mobile Home Elite Investors because we was like, everybody we would meet, like, what y'all doing? Like, we do flip mobile homes. They're like, mobile homes? We're like, yeah, mobile homes. So now every conversation was like, well, tell me more about that. Like, how are you doing this? So it was like, how do we do this? So I remember a friend of mine was like, can you coach me? Perfect. I made him a little outline and I'm just like, you know what? Let's record this and put this into a program. See how we can teach people. So we launched Mobile Home Elite 2019. Then from there, y'all, 2019, we ended up showing a lot of people it was possible. We started getting students that was doing the same thing. 2020 pandemic hit, but guess what, y'all? We had a goal. We said we wanted to get a mobile home park. My partner, he saw us on Earn Your Leisure. He called me and said, hey, listen, you ever want to invest in my parks? You can invest in my park. He ended up sending an email. I seen a deal he had. He had a deal for $1.1 million for a 54-unit mobile home park in Pennsylvania. He was like, listen, the investment is $50,000. Let me know if you're interested. Say less. All right. We took out money, invested in that mobile home park. That mobile home park, in 13 months, we ended up selling that mobile home park for $2.7 million. So that's when I'm like, yo, not only we doing this, but we able to make impacts. 2021, we sold a total of 2 parks, right? We had bought a 3-park deal for $1.8 million, right? We invest, I'm passive. We sold one of those parks for $3.7 million. That's again, we knew like, yeah, we in the right business, all right? We acquired 2 more parks, one in West Virginia, another one in PA. 2023, y'all, fast forward, the goal this year is 5 parks. I was just telling him we got a park, and my sis, we got a park in Dothan, Alabama that we about to get under contract. So the goal is just to continue acquiring mobile home parks so we can open up the door so more people can come in and flip. This right here is what I call my motivation map. All right, this is how many mobile home parks there are in the country. This is what keeps me motivated. All right, whenever I feel like, man, I don't want to do this, I look at all of this opportunity. Now, this is just mobile home parks, y'all. All right, this is mobile home parks. This is not even talking about mobile homes just on land by itself. Okay, so when we first got started in Illinois, we were only doing business in 1 park in Illinois, and then we ventured over to Indiana, and we're doing business in 2 parks in. That all those deals that we end up doing in the beginning before we got to those parks, 3 parks kept us busy. 3 parks. Each one of those parks had over 100 homes. So again, it kept us busy. It kept us being able to continue flipping. Now, we're going to go into it. But nowadays, I feel like mobile home parks, they want to kind of keep all money in. So they act a little funny, but we're going to show you ways to get over it. So first thing we're going to talk about prospecting deals, how to find these deals, where these mobile home deals at, all right? So driving for dollars, okay? I'm going to go over it, but driving for dollars is one of the most key things, especially when it comes to mobile home parks, right? Because what you're driving around is you're looking for sale signs. You're looking for people, because a lot of times people sell their own homes, they have a for sale sign, they don't really know how to market. Those are the best deals, right? Because again, they just got a for sale sign right in their window. They don't have no realtor, they don't have anybody helping them. This is how they know I'm gonna sell my home, right? Online searcher, we're gonna get into that, right? I'm gonna give y'all resources to find mobile home parks online, so you can do it right from your phone, right from your laptop. And then calling mobile home parks, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all what to say, keep it simple, but again, we're gonna go over those things. Then bandit signs, where my wholesalers at? Who said they was wholesalers? Right, my wholesalers. This right here is your bread and butter. These signs right here that bring in so much traffic for you all, bandit signs, and we're gonna talk about how to do those as well. So, calling mobile home parks, okay? The first thing, Google Maps, y'all. Google Maps, and then you type in mobile home parks. Google Maps, type in mobile home parks. This is one of the most simple things because y'all gonna start seeing all these red pins. Here, let me get out your way. You're gonna start seeing all of these little red pins, right? And that shows you where these mobile home parks are at. Now, on Google, you can start collecting phone numbers, right? Every single park that's listed got a phone number, got an address. So now you know where these mobile home parks are at. Again, this is how we start inside of mobile home communities. Collect those numbers. What I say is, for one, either get a spreadsheet or something like that, right? Or if you're busy and you don't have enough time, what you can do is, how many of y'all familiar with Fiverr? Familiar with Fiverr? All right, Fiverr. You can hire somebody to do that for you. And they'll put all the data and everything that for you. Few dollars, maybe it costs you $25 to get maybe over 50, 100 leads or so. All right. Then you want to start calling park managers and sales officers to find out what's available in the community. All right. Listen, like I said, we drive for dollars. That's how you drive for dollars. We find out what parks are we going to go to. But here's the thing, when we calling mobile home parks, this is the only thing we want to ask. Hello, how you doing? Hey, listen, do you have anything for sale in whatever your price range is? Do you have anything for sale for $5,000? Do you have anything for sale for $10,000 or less? Do you? Cool? Okay, cool. When can I come see it? That's it. You're not trying to script them. You're not trying to see, hey, I'm an investor. Do y'all allow investors? Oh, no, you just want to see what do y'all have in y'all inventory. Because you may waste your time doing that, and they may not have nothing trying to script them, right? So you just want to know, listen, what do you got in your inventory for me? If they say what they have, schedule an appointment, go meet them and see. Because it's better to have a face-to-face conversation versus trying to do everything on the phone. Because they're getting so many calls, right? They're getting a lot of calls.
Yeah, and the good thing is that that'll help you find out what price point that park is demanding, essentially, right? Like Byron mentioned, there's going to be some parks that all of the houses or the trailers are 5,000 or less, you know, or they'll maybe say like, hey, I have one under 5,000, but it needs work, but I got one that's already fixed up and ready to go, and it's at 15. Right. So now you know what that demographic is like, you know, in regards to the price point. And then especially if you're looking to wholesale in that park or you're looking to renovate or flip in that park too. Now you know on the low end what things are going for. If you go in and put a couple $1,000s into it, if you want to flip it on the high end, that'll be good for that too. And you'll be able to find that information literally just by calling the managers.
Facts. All facts. So, analyzing steps. Before I did that, I don't know why I thought, but let me give y'all these online resources. All right, because I think if we're going right in, I'm going fast. So go ahead.
Do you suggest looking for like mobile in a park or elsewhere? Because I saw some on like Facebook Marketplace too, but they are like made to like be moved.
Yeah. So I like that question, right?
Let me repeat the question for the people online.
Okay.
The question was, do you recommend buying homes only in a park, or can you buy homes like online on like Facebook Marketplace when you see homes for sale?
I love that question. So here's the thing. I'll be 100% honest with y'all. I'd rather you find that mobile home that's for sale, like, you know, that needs to be moved, and actually acquire land to put that mobile home on it so you have 100% control of it. All right, that's what I honestly, so again, I teach y'all how to get started inside of mobile home parks, but the goal is to have land or find mobile homes that already are on land, and then that's when you got 100% control, because unfortunately, and we're going to go over some of these things, but unfortunately, a lot of these mobile home parks kind of like dictatorships. Right? They want to, no, you can't have this. No, you can't sell it. You bring it in traffic, they taking your leads and things like that. And that's the cons for it. So I like that you say that, but realtors in here. Who in here realtor? Right? I love it, right? So we got realtors in here. All y'all got access to the MLS with mobile homes that come with the land. So honestly, like you said, seeing that, if you see a mobile home that need to be moved, either one, you can sell it to somebody who has land and they're looking for mobile homes. You'll see that in Facebook groups. Or you can shop that same mobile home that needs to be moved. You can call a mobile home park and say, hey, are y'all looking for homes? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all looking for homes, because now you go, oh, I got something, and tack your price onto it. So let's say that mobile home is $8,000, right? You're like, okay, I got one for 10. He just made 2 bands off of it. So she said a good one, because I thought I had it in here, but Facebook Marketplace, write this down. Facebook Marketplace. Let's talk about online resources to find mobile homes. Facebook Marketplace. I'm actually going to click back so I can kind of tell y'all that real quick. All right, Facebook Marketplace. Type in mobile homes, manufactured homes, you're going to find them. mhvillage.com. mhvillage.com. This is another resource.
That's a gem.
All right, mhvillage.com. What I like about mhvillage.com is a broader site. You're going to see more expensive homes, but wherever you see it, if you sort it to go low, from low price to high, you're going to see the cheapest mobile homes on there. All right, mhvillage.com. Those two to me are really your most powerful. Craigslist is like an OG, but they don't really have as much on there like that. Yeah, that's what pretty much you're gonna find out. A lot of deals too. Online searching, if y'all got access to PropStream, you can find a lot of mobile homes on PropStream, but here's a free one, propwire.com. Propwire.com. What I like about PropWire is just basically a free PropStream. And they'll let you find it. All right, we went over calling mobile home parks bandit signs, right? Bandit signs are just like in the city we see we buy homes. Same thing, we buy mobile homes, phone number. We buy mobile homes, phone number, either yellow, white, and you're looking to put it near. This is the best advice I give you. When it comes to bandit signs, you are looking to wherever the mobile home park is. You want to make sure where are the entrances at. Whatever the nearest stoplights that intersect, you want to put them near on all four corners of those stoplights. So if the mobile home park, let's say the mobile home park is here, and if it's a main road that goes here, and it's a stoplight here, and 2 stoplights here, you want bandit signs on each one of them because you want tenants to come out of there and see we buy mobile homes. Oh, you know what? I'm looking to sell my mobile home. Let me call that number. Because a lot of people don't help them in this space, right? It's not, think about it, as a realtor, y'all not necessarily looking for mobile homes. Like, why would I go put a home on the market for $11,000? What kind of commission am I get, right? $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. It just, sometimes it don't make sense when y'all know I can go sell a $300,000 home. All right, cool. So let's go back to analyzing steps, right? So analyzing steps, and when you're doing business inside of a mobile home park, right? The key thing to know is this mobile home park for cash buyers or is it a payment park? And what do I mean by payment park? Are these people looking for basically rentals, right? Because some people don't have $10,000 to give you up front, $8,000 to give you up front. They don't have access to that. Now, there are lenders, which I'm gonna give y'all some gems on some lenders as well, but there are lenders, but the biggest thing is you need to know that if you're gonna invest in a mobile home park, 9 times out of 10, if y'all find somewhere where the park manager say, oh yeah, people back mobile homes in here for cash all the time, you definitely wanna get a flip in there. Because that means people coming with cash. But if they say most of our people, they want to do payments, then you're dealing with more so, you're dealing with renters, which is still passive income, but at the same time, we know that's just a longer play, right? Your money is working for you, okay? Comps. A lot of times I get asked, especially in a mobile home park, how do I find comps? MHVillage.com. MHVillage.com, you can go to each individual mobile home park, and a lot of times they have their homes listed on there. What I love about that, they're going to have their mobile homes listed at the highest. They don't really put the small homes and things on there, right? They're going to put the highest prices. So to me, what that does, it helps you get the most value because you're like, okay, man, y'all got a mobile home up here selling for 50 to 80,000. Okay, cool. I'm going to put my mobile home in the market for 30, 40,000, even though it's a 1986, right? So it helps you with the value. Also, consult with the park manager, right? You get a lot of information from them. Remember I told you, I want to see them face to face. Versus trying to see them over the phone and ask all these questions because they get calls coming in all the time. They're not trying to talk to you. You're a stranger. But think about it, if you come, right, a lot of times you're going to get some ones who kind of, I ain't going to lie, they're a little unruly. But think of something, right? Once you find out, look around their office, find out, I got some cigarettes right there. Let me see, there's some Marlboro right there. All right, I'll be right back. Hey, I seen you like these, we want to call them squares, but I seen you like these, like I got something for you. Now they kind of be, think about it, it's give and receive, right? Most people, if you come with a gift, it's like, okay, I'll listen to you, all right? And now it's just the smaller things, okay? Also for me, I like to know the data, right? Bestplaces.net, this helps me even with mobile home parks. Bestplaces.net is a tool when I'm looking at, again, the average rent, I'm looking at what the economy is looking like. It just tells me a whole lot about that area before should I even invest in it, right? Because some parks, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, listen, if you ever drive through a mobile home park and you like this,
yeah.
I want to get out of my car. Most likely you're gonna get small flips on that. A lot of times how they look is how they are. I'm just gonna be real. How they look is like how they are. Mm-hmm. Y'all pull up in O Block with it. It's gonna look how it is, right? So it's just the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of gauge.
Real nice ones.
And that's exactly. And you pull up to the real nice one, it's a little bit different. You pull up to a real nice community, you're gonna see. Mm-hmm. They're gonna wave at you. They're gonna do nice things to you. When you pull up in other ones, they're gonna be Confederate flag hanging on their head and everything. I mean, you just see that. So also calculate the max amount that you'll pay for a deal, right? So avoid overpaying. And again, we're going to talk about some practices on that as well. All right. So calculate the value of the rehab. And I'm gonna break down some costs that y'all can screenshot, but it's rehabbing in your budget. Right? I tell people, a lot of times people are like, man, I got $10,000, want to get a mobile home investing. Cool. Well, I found this mobile home that costs $8,000. All right. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to flip it. Do it need work? Yeah, I'm gonna try to rehab it. But what budget? Right? You about to, now your whole 10,000 gone plus some. Okay. So again, it's just being, is it in your budget? If you got 10,000, I want you to wholesale. I want you to build up your capital so you don't have to necessarily, you know what I'm saying, go out there and be tight on your money. All right. Do you have the right team? You never want to take, if you got somebody to do great work for you on your single family homes, you never want to take them to a mobile home because they're going to tax you. They're going to tax you, right? You want to find somebody who specializes in it. You can find them on Angie's List. If you just go to Angie.com, ANGI.com, you can find, it's a lot of licensed mobile home repair companies that's out there.
And ask for referrals. So ask the park managers for referrals, and depending on how friendly you get with the neighbors, you can ask them for referrals as well. Because you, like he said, having a contractor to work on a home versus a mobile home is completely different.
Yes. All right. Beta test, right? So test ads. What you can do is Facebook groups. There's a lot of Facebook groups that are looking for rentals, right? Looking for rentals or whatever areas they doing homes for sale. Put a test ad in there. So meaning put like a generic picture of a mobile home in there, right? And then just put, all you gotta do is put simply, listen, I can help you find your dream manufactured home. I can help you find affordable housing. Just like simple lingo to get them to talking back to you, right? So now what you're doing is you're just testing to see if there's a demand in there. Especially if you find the areas, right? If the single family homes is anywhere over 250 and up, people want to live in that neighborhood because most likely they want to send their kids to that school that's over there. All right. So again, it's always in desirable areas. So I'll tell you, do test ads inside the Facebook marketplace. Okay. And then budget for monthly lot rent. What is lot rent? Lot rent is just like an HOA. It's just like an HOA fee, right? So every single mobile home that's on land, right, in that park, they pay a monthly fee. As a mobile home park owner, that's how we get paid. We get paid from the monthly fee that's coming into us every single month. So some of them are high. Like if you see, like for example, the mobile homes that's in what's that, Bridgeview, they almost like $850, $900 a month. Matson, $850, $900 a month, right? That's crazy. And some people think about, on top of that, they renting their homes from somebody else. So and we talk about affordable, that's pretty high. So here's a checklist for purchasing a mobile home. You definitely want to screenshot this, right? This is what I like about it is pretty simple. So for one, if you're doing it in a mobile home park, all right, you want to apply and get approved by the mobile home park. All right, you want to apply and get approved by the mobile home park. Most mobile home parks, you get in there with at least a 550 credit score, right? Because it's for affordability. The next thing, right? You want to make sure it has a free and clear title. In Illinois, our mobile homes, Indiana, they have titles. So mobile homes inside of mobile home parks are considered personal property chattel. It's just like in the state of Illinois, it's a motor vehicle. You can't drive them, you can't do it, but it's still considered a motor vehicle. That's cool with us because they don't have the same stipulations as single family homes. All right. Then you got to check with the county clerk just to make sure the taxes are up to date. Real quick, taxes. Taxes on mobile homes inside of mobile home parks are very cheap. The most I've ever paid for taxes on a mobile home inside of a park is $167 for the year. For the year. All right. I had homes in Indiana, it was like $34 for the year. Crazy. All right. Then again, I say make sure appliances become appliances, make sure they're working properly. If they not, especially if it's in a mobile home park, go on Facebook Marketplace and find you some appliances. Go to the secondhand store and find you some appliances. We want to make these homes clean, safe, functional. We ain't looking for HGTV. All right, clean, safe, and functional. All right, get an inspection of a home. Very important to get an inspection of a mobile home. All right, you definitely want to get an inspection by somebody who does it. Confirm lot rent has been paid. Here's the thing. The reason I tell you confirm lot rent has been paid, because if they behind on lot rent, they could be trying to sell their home and the park can already be having an eviction in place for them. So here's the thing. Could you imagine that you gave these people some money, they already getting evicted, and then the park has the rights to their home after you just gave them money? Unfortunately, I saw it before, right? Somebody is pretty much getting scammed. Then seller will provide bill of sale. You can provide bill of sale. You can go on to, literally you can Google mobile home bill of sale. You can get those. So let's talk about the mobile home grading scale, right? This is my mobile home grading scale. So A, B, C, D, or F. okay? A, minor work. You can come in there less than $2,000, right? That means I can do some flooring, I can paint, just something real small. I might replace a toilet. Very, very just in and out type of mobile home I can get really quick. I can even put on the market, move in ready, right? My A homes. My B homes, it needs some work, right? We need some TLC to it. B homes, like I said, 4,000 or so. Again, 4,000 in a mobile home. That may be, again, paint. You may put a new air conditioning unit or something in there, refrigerator, stove, flooring. All right, C homes, that's what we call a handyman specials, right? Those right there, 7,000 or more. We talking not a full gut, but a little bit after that. Then D homes, it needs intensive work. That's like a full gut, right? D homes, that's what we're looking for, anywhere from upwards to 17,000. F homes, leave.
You said leave.
Don't even try to do it, right?
Yeah. And then on the other side of investments, we also use like the A, B, and C analogy based on it's very similar based on the amount of work that it needs, but we also already have like the itemized checklist and SKU list that goes along with that renovation. So like if you're flipping a property or if you're rehabbing a property to keep, are you gonna do an A, B, or C, renovation on that property with the SKUs already picked out? So like, going in and being most efficient with your numbers means like knowing your exact rehab costs, your exact material costs. And so, having the same type of floors throughout, having the same type of paint, are we going to use these cabinets or not? So it's pretty much very similar when we are looking at rehabs and we're looking at, okay, what level of rehab are we going to do? Obviously, a property that we're going to flip, the quality is going to be definitely different than if we're rehabbing a home to rent out.
Nice. Gems. So, tips for potential mobile homes, okay? So we're gonna break down a few, all right? So again, I always repeat, get an inspection. Angie's List, you can find mobile home inspectors, see if somebody at the park has or is a mobile home inspector, right? You need somebody to go up under this mobile home. I don't want y'all going up under no mobile home, all right? Trust me, I've been up under one before and I will never get up under it again. You're gonna see some stuff in there that I don't even know existed. All right, but still, you definitely want to make sure somebody who can get up, because that's a lot of things. A lot of problems be underneath, right? Because the installation underneath. And so what y'all see is, y'all ever see this thing, it's called skirting, right? You see a mobile home, look, got some stairs, but it's like another little white thing that go around it. That's what it's called, skirting. What that does is keeps all the elements from under there, keeps animals from going up under there, right? Because animals do live up under there. I peeked my head through and saw some raccoons in there, right? So again, you definitely want to make sure that somebody can go up under there, because the insulation could be leaks under there, because that's what all the plumbing is as well. Because mobile home, think about it, you're moving something to a space that's pretty much propped up and everything is above ground. There's no plumbing underground, everything is above ground, and it's just connecting to what's there, to the electric, to the gas, and to the sewer line. So again, you want to have somebody properly inspect that. All right. You always want to avoid interior ceiling sagging, right? So if you come in there and again you see water damage or the ceiling is or you see installation and it's just kind of coming down and things like that, especially for your first deal. Now here's the thing: if you've done renovations, a single family home, and if you've done that and you got somebody that can fix that, cool. But if not, I'm gonna tell you to avoid that, right? Because the roof is one of the hardest things and the most expensive things to fix on a mobile home. All right. Avoid homes with big mold problems. If it look black, don't do it. You want to get that boy scrapped. All right. Also, stay away from homes with like frame damage. So if the mobile home, if it looks like, let's say one side looks like it's leaning in, or you can see beams and things like that, don't even mess with it.
Yeah, because in some cases it might cost more to repair than what the home is actually worth. Because the homes are, depending on where and what condition, might only be worth a couple $1,000s.
Thanks. Yes. Then factor in all the costs and the time frame of your renovation project. Here's the thing, I'm gonna give y'all a hack. Never give one person the full job. Make them do incremental jobs, right? So let's say, because here's the thing, most handymen gonna sell themselves. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, what you need? I can do all this. I'll do everything. I'll do everything for. Just give me. I'll buy material. Give me $5,000. I'll do everything for you. And you're thinking like, of course, 5,000, of course, let's go. No, normally they can do one or two things really good. I did that, I made the mistake, right? Like, dude was good at the floors, my paint was horrible, blotched, right? Again, he drywall, same thing, horrible. Like, I've done that before, so I make sure I give them smaller jobs so I can see what they can do well, and then the things they do well, I will have them do, and then I'll outsource somebody else who can do a better job, all right?
Yeah, you GCing your own jobs.
Yes. Contractor versus handyman. All right. We normally use handyman, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I come to grow over the years to pay more. I like to be very cheap. So I was using handyman. I had handyman run off with my tools. I had handyman show up to work high. I had handyman. I done paid handyman and beer, Magnum beer. Y'all know that's a nasty beer. He drinking Magnum beer. This is how I paid him. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking I'm catching a lick, but nah, he was just, you know, he would get drunk and then I wouldn't find him for 2 days. All right. So we talk about handyman. Here's the thing, all right? Real contractors can charge you as if they rehab in a single family home. We call them like stick built homes, right? So that's kind of the drawback of it. Like this, yeah, they're professional. They got to put their guys to work. So they're not going to be like, oh, this is a mobile home. I got some guys who are going to take care of that. No, they're going to bring in some high quality guys. Now, also, if they never worked on a mobile home, you don't really want them to do it because they're going to come in there and do things like a single family house when this is a manufactured home. This home was built on an assembly line. Right? So this wasn't built one by one, like the construction of a single family home. So again, if they never did it, you kind of want to make sure you find somebody that's done it. You can have them do smaller stuff, cosmetic stuff, right? Some flooring, you know, whether it's some kitchen cabinetry, you can bedroom, you can have them do smaller things like that. But trust me, y'all don't want to do that, okay? And then an experienced handyman, they can cut costs, get everything up to code. So again, how you find these, definitely take a look. Park managers know what they are, good work. Now, here's the thing. If they work for the park, they're always going to do the park work first. And they're going to put your work on the back burner. That's the only drawback. They will put your work on the back burner if they already work for the park, okay? Family and friends, if you got somebody that do work, you got cousin Joe that's kind of sitting around, he needs some work, and you know he can do some good stuff, give him a job. Don't give him the whole thing, just give him a job real quick, all right? Again, Facebook Marketplace, recommendations, and then always ask to see their work. Like, can you show me pictures and things like that? Because y'all know people be finessing. They just be like, oh yeah, I can do all this, I can do that, and they horrible, all right? So make sure you see their work. So when considering mobile home rehab, I'm not even gonna go through all this. I want you just to screenshot this because these are estimates of what you're looking to pay for each one of those. I'll make it easy on y'all, so that way y'all got those notes. And again, we talked about it. C Homes, Handyman Specials, this is what a lot of this stuff, C and D, this is what you're gonna be paying. Everybody got it? Okay, man. And as y'all see too, let me see, my most expensive expense on here is the roof. Roof is our most expensive expense, which ain't bad. Again, more screenshotting. Just kind of let you all know just the average of what the prices cost. And then this is very important, hot water heaters. If you got an old hot water heater at home or anything like that, no, it has to be for a manufactured home. Has to be for a manufactured home. Same thing with a furnace, manufactured home. Don't take no old furnace that you get from the crib. No, a manufactured home only.
This is a good rule of thumb too, because I feel like when investors and especially new investors are trying to figure out how to estimate numbers, I think that's the biggest thing when people are going into rehab and they're like, I'm not a contractor, so they're intimidated by the numbers. But this is good to have as a rule of thumb. Is this something that you just came up with over time from doing so many rehabs, or were you able to find this through research as well?
So most of us do research. What I did was I started conducting my research. I went through like 5 handymen and asked them what was the average prices that they had for each one of these items. Mm-hmm. And then I went online and then I would start looking for everything we have on here. And then that's when I started getting my prices, and that's why I was able to get the averages.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Everybody got this? All right, cool. So here's where to find the parks, right? Google, you can get, I mean, literally mobile home park store. If it's a mobile home park store in that area, right? A lot of times they are in rural areas. You'll be able to find those, right? eBay, you can bid on some stuff. Same thing, Facebook Marketplace. I like Facebook Marketplace for appliances because a lot of times that's just like us. We selling appliances, refrigerators and things. But refrigerators, always make sure you measure, right? So that way you make sure you're not buying nothing that's too big. And then the biggest thing on a mobile home, you got to measure the door frame to make sure that it actually can get in there. Because a lot of times mobile home door frames are much smaller, all right? Like I said, community bulletin boards and dealers, mobile home dealers, they're on MH Village. They pretty much the keys to the streets. All right, basically a dealer is a certified dealer. Anybody here can become a mobile home dealer, right? It's just like being a car dealer. The difference is you deal in manufactured homes, mobile homes. Mobile home rehab. This is an example, and that's what I want to tell y'all. Look at these numbers. I paid $700 for this mobile home. $700. Why did I pay $700 for this mobile home? Because here's the thing. Some people don't be doing the value of their mobile home. Now, here's the thing. I didn't try to get over on them. They were just ready to leave. Make me an offer. Give you $500 for it. $500? Yeah, I give you $500 for it. $700. So, for a whole house. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Look what I put in the rehab. I paid more in the rehab than I paid for the house. All in, $3,700. I listed it for $10,000. That's a hold my game. We sold for $9,500. Look at my profit. $5,800. ROI 156%. Typical C grade rehab. Just y'all see, just floors gone. Look a little. You know, it ain't too bad. Subfloors. They had to replace some of the subfloors. Finished product. And laminate floors. And y'all know what that is. That trim is just the regular, it ain't this type of trim in here. Right? Right, just basic trim, but it cleaned it up. Clean, safe, functional. That's what we make in these homes. Clean, safe, and functional. So let's talk about selling mobile homes on payments, okay? So again, y'all getting some money, y'all want to get passive income. So rent to own, right? I like doing rent to own because in rent to own, for me, I don't necessarily have to do no maintenance. You see what I'm saying? I'm letting them rent to the point that they can own the asset. So who's looking for these programs? Normally they got bad credit and they can't go get financed. All right. And then secondly, right, I look how I find out. I'm like, what's the local rent? That's what I'm looking at. I'm doing, what's the local rent? What's the average rent? So here's a rent to own deal we did. That's a family we helped when I had locks back in the day. All right, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, we have 3-bedroom, 2-bath, y'all. Again, look how much I got it for. $800. $800. Okay. Loves Park, all in $2,300. The average rent in Loves Park was $1,200 per rent cafe. So I went $125 below market rate because I'm like, listen, let me go ahead and get this off quick. The lot rent I was telling you I was $575. So my cash flow was $500 a month. I put them on a 24-month term, just like a car, 2 years to pay it off for $12,000, right? But then I had a non-refundable move-in fee up front for them to even move in. Because again, like, where else you gonna find a move-in ready house in America for $12,000, $15,000? Original terms, they paid that $3,000, but originally I was only $1,500. But what they did was they was like, look, can I put down more? Exactly. I just knocked off months, all in a total $15,000. 383% ROI from a mobile home. So let's talk about how we vet these people. All right, very important, okay? You want to get data. Google, Facebook, Amazon, all of these are data companies. That's how they sell. They get our data and they sell our data, right? And they algorithms and all that good stuff, but anything, data is the new gold. The reason why I want to know how much, because now I can qualify my tenant before I have to do anything else, right? Everything, the information tells me what I need to know. Credit, all that good stuff, okay? I need credit score. I need to know prior income. I need to know where they lived at before that. I need to talk to their old landlord. Because remember, we're in affordable housing business. And unfortunately, sometimes when you're in affordable housing, you get a lot of finesses. You get a lot of people who know how to lie. You get a lot of people who know how to forge checks. You get a lot of people who gonna give you their cousin number and say that's who their employee is, or this is my landlord, or this. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta screen efficiently, because at the end of the day we don't want to be got. I definitely got before. Somebody moved in my property, paid 2 times, and they never pay again. You don't want to deal with them evictions. All right. So again, I need to know their financial situation. The biggest thing I'm looking for, I need to know if at least if you got 1 or 2 credit cards. I don't care if it's a Walmart card, Best Buy card or something. I need to know it got at least 2 months rent on there. So if something go wrong, you swiping. Sample lease to own contracts. If you're going to be doing lease to own, right? All it is a lease to purchase. This is an Indiana contract, but a lease to purchase option agreement. Lease to purchase option agreement. Y'all, you can get this online. If y'all need to, make sure y'all talk to an attorney just to get you the proper paperwork. But again, these are pretty simple, straightforward. Let's talk about how to market. These 6 right here will help you market your mobile home. It's all about traffic. Traffic. We're trying to get in as many people as we can. Traffic. I tell y'all, to sell a mobile home, you need to get at least 18 people to come in to walk that mobile home. You get 18 people, you're going to find your one buyer. 18 people. You got to get traffic in there. All right, so all of these different things, this will help you get traffic. Now let's talk about selling your mobile home, right? Again, screenshot this, okay? All of the proper paperwork. Now again, we selling mobile homes inside of a park. Now, cash purchase, all you need is a bill of sale, title, and a tax certificate. That's it. 3 things to sell that mobile home, okay? If you do rent to own, remember that lease agreement with the option to purchase contract. That's it. You're not giving them no bill of sale because they ain't buy it from you yet. And you're not giving them a title because they don't own it. You own it, right? And so you're not going to get that until it's final. All right. Buyer must be approved by the mobile home community, especially if you're doing this inside of a mobile home community. They have to be approved by the mobile home park. Don't let them lie to you. Make sure you check with the mobile home park owner. The mobile home park manager, because here's the thing: they'll say they is, and then they not, and then you may have a problem with your hand. All right. Title must be signed by the original seller. Okay, so the title must be signed by them, and then you go down to the local DMV. Here we have Secretary of State. Some people have BMVs. Yeah, well, Indiana have BMVs. Texas, they have their own online process. But here you go to the Secretary of State to make sure you get that done. All right. Then the sale of the mobile home can be done in the park office as well, or in the mobile home park home. So very simple. You can close in 1 day. That's what I like about it. Close in 1 day. Closing the deal, again, communicate with the park manager. Make sure you get a cash. If you're going to cash, I would tell you get a cashier's check. Get a cashier's check, right? Make sure it's real. Unless you're getting cash. All right, like I said, I just want to repeat, go down to, as soon as you do the deal, go straight down to the Department of Motor Vehicles in your state. Transfer that title the same day. Same day, don't wait, okay? And then educate your buyer how to make monthly payments. So I would say, are you ready for some high level stuff? I'm gonna give y'all some game, because we went over everything in the mobile home park. But everything I just went over, y'all know now how to buy. How to find it, how to fix it up, how to market it. Like, y'all can flip a mobile home deal. So this right here, like I said, this is the private land play. All right. So the first thing I want y'all to do is I want y'all to go on Zillow. Do your search to manufacture homes, okay? Go on Zillow, do your search to manufacture homes. See everything that's sold. You're gonna start seeing all these yellow dots, right? Now, when you see sold, I want you to fix your filter to the last 90 days. That's gonna tell you what's sold in the last 90 days, right? The reason why this is more important, because what y'all looking for is areas where mobile homes sold for over $150,000. Why? These are hot areas. This means that these same low mobile homes that we find inside of mobile home parks, remember how you was like, I see mobile homes that need to be moved? Those are the areas where you want to move mobile homes in, right? Because now if you know, this is like now they selling just like single family homes, right? For the same single wide that I'm paying $10,000 for a mobile home park. With land, now that value is $150,000, $160,000, right? So the reason I want y'all to start doing this, and again, if you had an MLS, it's even better, because now y'all got access to the land, everything, right? And you're able to see what's on the market. And like I said, the average realtor, they don't care about selling a mobile home. This is just not in their wheelhouse, but as a mobile home investor, this is what we're looking for. So when you sourcing homes, right, have a realtor send you manufactured home leads. Start getting leads sent to you, right? Contact dealers for mobile homes for sale. Also, mobile home wholesalers. Now, the reason I said this is very important is because, like I said, most people who are putting their homes on the market aren't looking for market value. And then with access, when we talk about prop wire and things like that, there are people, if you start looking at vacant, there are people who own these mobile homes on land, but they're not making no revenue from it. So for you, this is what I'm telling y'all, the reason why this is very important, because what you're able to do is you're able to make offers for something that they're not getting phone calls on, get it at a low cost, and then turn around, add value, and then put it for a much higher price. The ROIs on flipping mobile homes on land is a lot higher, of course, than mobile home parks, and your margins is a lot higher. Then last but not least, what I love about it is the rentals. Think about it, if you want to get let's say for rent, the single family home in that area is renting for, let's say $1,300, right? But that single family home may cost them $250,000, $275,000. If you're able to get this mobile home for $120,000, right, or less, you're gonna command the same amount of rent for paying less the price. Now, everybody here, when it's done, I want y'all to see me, because I'm gonna give y'all a list of lenders, over 21 different lenders that lend the mobile homes. So that way y'all have, like I said, when we talk about finding $120,000 properties, now you only gotta put down 5%. 5% to bring in that cash flow. So I got y'all covered. So after everything I taught y'all, again, I'm gonna show y'all how y'all get started. We got our mobile home society. Pretty much all our mobile home society is we have a coaching program. All right, we got an affordable coaching program. We go over everything. Tonight I gave y'all, to me, this is entry level game. All right, this is how you get started in mobile home investing. But for me, it's all about teaching y'all how to get started in mobile home investing, to scale to mobile homes on land, to be able to scale to mobile home parks, right? And do everything within this industry. So what we do is we do live coaching every single Wednesday, every other Monday mindset calls. We got our own app. If you want to go in the app store, it's called Mobile Home Elite Institute. You can download the app. But again, it's all things mobile home investing. And of course, we got several plans. Like I said, it's only $97 a month, 6-month access for $497, or you get the annual subscription for less than $1,000. If y'all interested in it, either you can see me or you can use the QR code. And again, y'all can join the Mobile Home Society today. Get started, like I said, $100. And that's my job, honestly, to just get y'all as much game as I can for the low, right? And put y'all in a great position.
Good.
And with that, y'all,
All right.
that is it.
All right, cool. So let me make sure we are good here. Oh, and then the contact information. Okay, cool. All right, so we are going to open up the floor for some Q&A. Whether it is, well, the main topic tonight was mobile home investing. And then I'm here to talk about other investments, whether it's traditional